I see you have returned to the channel. Awesome. But welcome back, and today's video is a little long because it's the interview with the one and only Adriel Bailey-King. So, hope you all enjoy. Yeah. The people. Really?
People get good. Oh my goodness.
First question.
Mm-hmm.
What are you working on these days?
Alright. So currently I am working on an EP. So that has taken up most of my time. It's kinda, well, it started off being kinda acoustic in nature. And I decided to rework it a bit to something more smooth sounding rather than acoustic. So it's like borderline acoustic in arrangement, but kind of smooth jazz sounding to a certain extent.
That's cool. That's cool. I'm actually looking out to hear what comes out
Yeah,
of that.
it's not much. It's not much. It's a few tracks.
I mean, it's an EP, so I mean, I'm
Yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
7. No,
No.
6, 6, 5,
No.
6.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. We can
We're in the
work
ballpark at 6 right now. Yeah.
Alright, so next question. If there's any jazz guitarist or any guitarist that you can study under by your choice, who would it be and why?
Does it have to be one?
You can choose. Alright, you can choose two.
Locally, I've had that experience already with my lecturer, Mr. Wayne Bruno. Yep.
If you all don't know who that is, shame on all.
Go and do your research.
Yeah.
Go and do your research.
Yeah. I'm not even gonna tell all the way to get the research. Just go with the name and figure it out. Yeah.
Well, at least try. The other guitarists internationally, Lee Ritenour.
Alright, cool. So why?
Alright.
Why?
So why for Mr. Bruno? Because of his, well, both of them because of their style, right? However, Mr. Bruno has a very unique approach, and he has a very vast knowledge when it comes to jazz theory and harmony. From a guitarist perspective, it is mind-blowing to me. I appreciate his technique because the way in which I play is kind of opposite. I am kind of soft on the guitar, and he has a more attacking technique.
Aggressive, kind of.
Not really aggressive, but it's strong. So he's deliberate on what he plays and that kind of thing. I appreciate that a lot, and he has tried to help me develop that same thing. Lee, I love his sound. It's smooth jazz along the line, but very jazz influence and fusion sounding also.
Cool. I mean, just to throw this in there, also being a student of Mr. Bruno from 2 levels of secondary guitar to jazz theory, to him sending the indirect message that I'm lazy, the knowledge that he has, the way he will take you along once you're showing that you're putting in the work.
Yep.
Or that you show that you can put in the work. Yeah, any guitarist that within the realms of Trinidad and Tobago, that if you actually really want to learn especially jazz, that's a check.
That is the guy. Yep.
So that brings me to the next question though. I mean, it might be a little bit of a touchy subject because a lot of musicians will think about it on that scale of just being a musician. But as a guitarist in Trinidad, does it feel like it's worth being a guitarist in Trinidad?
Heavy question.
Oh,
Okay.
that's a
um, does it feel like it's weird to be a guitarist? I don't even know how to answer this question, but I think for me, yes. We have a lot of guitarists, um, professional, hobbyists. Um, However, with the changes in music globally, like everything progressing to be more technological, locally we still have a demand or a need for guitarists in bands, right? So it's not being totally lost or being done away with. So if you have the right connections and you are a skilled player, I think it would be worth it.
That's a good answer. That's actually a pretty good answer. And I think the most important part of that answer was the connections.
Yeah,
Because you
because this is
could,
Trinidad.
yeah, well, you need 4 jobs and a little bit of fraud on the side to get through. But anyways,
Yeah,
we don't promote fraud.
no, no.
But yeah, connections is a serious thing, and that also comes from networking. People who always putting out like, oh, to get somewhere in Trinidad, you always had to know somebody. Yeah, that's how the
Yeah, you
world
can know people.
works. Yeah, you know
Yeah,
people. I mean, you
yeah.
know people in the right
But
places.
as well as knowing people,
Mm.
you need to know your instrument as well.
Yep.
Please.
Yep.
Because what hurts is that someone who may not have the proficiency as you do, and you both know the right people, and it might just be something about them that they accept or that they choose to go with, and they get the gigs, and the quality is when it could be. So
Let's leave this
it
one
is
alone
what
for
it is.
now. It
It
is what
is
it
what
is.
it
It
is.
is what it is. Let's leave that there. Cause
Yeah.
what is the longest time you spent learning a song? And which song it was, and why?
I was actually talking about this last night. The name of the song is Party Latino by Spyro Gyra.
Wait,
Yeah.
that was the same year with that Marcus started to play the lead.
Yeah. Both of us had to play the parts for that, and in jazz and some. Yeah.
Alright, that was the year I did nothing. Oh yeah.
So right.
It wasn't my
Yeah.
fault. It wasn't my fault. I
Yeah.
wasn't chosen to do anything, so I did what I was chosen to do.
Yes. But that song kicked my butt for the whole semester, and I didn't get it. However, I kept learning it, and I think it was maybe 2 semesters after or so. So that would have been over the course of a year. I did it for my junior recital, and of course I did get it. Yes, yeah. I think behind that song, Donnelly is a close second. Donnelly wasn't that bad. It was just to get it up to tempo, but like technically, Party Latino was a challenge for me, but just something about that song was just crazy. But I got it. One of my favorite songs to play now, though. Yeah.
I think I remember some of the lines. I had nothing to do for that year.
Mm-hmm.
Like I
Yep.
literally was coming to Jazz and Some to sit down with my flute in my hand. I was shadowing what Marcus was playing, and I realized like, wait,
Yeah.
some of these lines are not hard.
No, the line's not really hard.
But it's where they're coming, and I was like,
The
oh,
rhythm of the phrases And well, some of the intervals for guitar playing, like string crossing and stuff, and the speed that they were at was a challenge then. And then the intro was the next
Actually, if
mind
you want to
blowing.
listen to that song again now,
Yeah, take it
like
in.
just go and listen to it again. I mean, y'all who watching, go listen to that song. Take it in.
Yep,
It's on repeat.
Party Latino by Spyro Gyra.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and put a link in the comments. No, not the comments, in the
Description.
description. Yeah,
Yeah.
description. Yeah, put the link for that there. That brings us to this question. So, what is your thought process? What is your thought process while improvising?
If I'm on a gig, my thought process is make it sound good, right?
I mean that works.
That's as simple as I could put it. Make it sound good. Remember what you practice, yes, but make it sound good. If you make a mistake, use it and make it sound good. Mistake, right?
Yeah,
Good.
that's how some comes out. It's like, oh, they have no wrong notes in jazz. Lies. Lies. You can play
Is
a
a
very
passing
wrong.
note?
Yeah, I think to me,
I
it's
just
like,
stay on it a little too long.
here's what, right? It's like, okay, if you play quote unquote brown note, the longer you stay on it, the more the browner it gets.
Well, it depends on how
And then
you
too depends on
use
your
it.
attack the note well.
Hmm?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because if you attack that note with the confidence, like, yeah, this is the note I played,
That,
and that's what
yeah.
you're going on here.
Yeah,
Cool. But if you
Yeah.
play it like timid, like, people like,
exactly.
that.
Don't make the audience notice or know that you didn't intend to play that. My face is very expressive, so it used to show, but I've learned how to deal with that. So I just use it. Use the note, try to work around it. However, when I'm practicing, I kind of limit the amount of things I use to improvise. So I might just be improvising in a mode or using arpeggios alone if it's just all major or all minor, that kind of thing. Yesterday or day before I was practicing and I was soloing using Dorian mode only. Yeah, so I do that from time to time just to understand the sound of the mode and how to use it in different ways, depending on what I hear in my mind, that kind of thing. Yeah. So it's more technical at home, but on the gig, it's like make it sound good.
These days, I'm actually trying to approach improvising the same way. The man's name just skipped out of my head. Chet Baker. And a very particular time of his improvising style. That was when he was either in
Right.
Sweden or Germany, and he was recording an album. And for that whole album, he was basically rock back in a chair, very relaxed.
Yeah, that's the
What's
guy's fault.
passing, and
Yeah,
it's like sometimes two,
let
three
them
bars
pass.
pass, and he not even bothering to play a note.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, like, I'm watching that, and I'm like, I want that.
He has a very well, in my opinion, he has a very emotive approach to his playing. Like it's like let the music happen, and when it's my turn, it will happen. Yeah.
Processes that you use while improvising are actually pretty cool, and I mean, make it sound good is
Yeah.
like make it sound good. I mean, the amount of times I've heard, people like Robert Glasper talk about it. They're like, yo, like, who you playing the music for?
Yeah. You could go on stage and think about it, but it's not going to give the same effect as if you be in the moment present and try to make it sound good and enjoy and connect with whoever you're playing for or with. Yeah.
Yep. Alright, so that brings us to the section of this interview that I've been very excited about. It is a quick fire section, so I'm just gonna
Right.
ask either or, and you just gotta choose one. So, people,
Okay.
if you choose something that you didn't agree with, that's not me.
And if I choose something and you find it weird, don't ask for an explanation. Because
That'd
it
be
might
nice.
just be the answer that comes off our head.
No, the thing is, they're all music-based questions, so they might be either instrument choice, artist choice, song type, all of that. So,
If you have artists there, hold on, disclaimer. If you have artists there on that list of questions, make sure it's nothing modern. Because I don't really listen to modern music.
oh, don't worry, this has been tailored to you.
Oh. Do you think?
You should still be worried though.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Wise words, people. Wise words. It is what it is. Whatever is. It might be R, but anyways, let's move on. Alright, so it's 8 of them. Coming at you quick. Alright.
Yeah.
So, you ready?
Let's go. I think so.
Alright, cool. Fender or PRS?
Fender.
Leon LaHavas or Esperanza Spalding?
Damn, you can't ask me that question, bro.
Come on.
No.
Come on.
I refuse to answer because I am not answering.
Alright, cool.
No. Both of them. Go ahead.
Alright,
Both
Robert
of them.
Glasgow or Herbie Hancock?
You can't ask me that question either, bro. Okay, I'll go with Herbie Hancock. What? Herbie Hancock. Go ahead.
Alright. Neo soul or gospel?
Gospel.
Alright. Ty Tribbett or Israel Horton?
Ty Tribbett.
CCM or hymns?
Hymns.
Okay, so for those who don't know, CCM is contemporary Christian music. So we
I wouldn't make it, man.
Hillsong, elevation music, them kind of people now.
I would not make it.
Guitar or bass?
Right now, bass.
Jaco Pastorius or Chick Corea?
Next question, please.
That's the last one.
Both of them. I refuse to answer a question as well. I am not answering that question. I cannot. No. No, I am not answering the question with Leon LaHavas and Esperanza Spalding. And I am not answering that last question. No, bro, you can't make me choose between those people. You did. You did.
Sweating. We'll end this with some advice. So what advice would you give to any guitarists coming up in Trinidad right now?
Consistency, devotion to your instrument, and keep an open mind. I know everybody wants to play what they want to play, but listen to a cross-section of music and open your ears to different songs, because it helps with your playing. It may not be technically, but it helps add elements to what you do. Yeah, stick with it. Practice every day as best as is possible. Yeah, and just develop a love for the instrument. Yeah.
That's cool. Alright, so Peoples, we will see you some other time. Peace.
Yeah.